Hello everyone, welcome to our sports news channel. Here you are always well informed. I ask you to subscribe to the channel, your registration is very important to me. Leave your like and thank you for watching the video. The NFL draft is less than 2 weeks away. The Cowboys were quite busy in free agency, re-signing many of their own players, adding a few others and then made some significant trades that should bolster the roster. But the questions now center on the draft. Just what will the Cowboys do with the 26th overall pick, which begins April 27th in Kansas City? So as we continue the inaugural edition of Fast Forward, let's look at the quarterback position. What's here? The personnel hasn't changed so far at the quarterback position. But just the pieces around them and perhaps the plays that will be called are going to be different. That in itself can be a big change to the position, despite the fact that Dak Prescott returns as the starter once again, backed up by Cooper Rush, who re-signed as a free agent this offseason. Also, Will Grier is back to compete for Rush for the backup spot. Don't forget, a hamstring injury by Grier at the end of the preseason likely ended his chances to winning the number 2 spot. Rush then took advantage, going 4-1 in the 5 games without Dak in the lineup. But this offseason, the Cowboys seem committed to giving Prescott voices and a new playbook. Mike McCarthy takes over as the play caller, with Brian Schottenheimer serving as the offensive coordinator and Scott Tolzien will be the new QB coach. All of them were in the building last year, but now have new roles that should provide the necessary changes for Prescott, who led the NFL in interceptions last year with 15, and 2 more in the playoffs. He also resurrected a struggling offense when he returned from a thumb injury and also produced one of the greatest playoff performances by a quarterback in NFL history with his win at Tampa. But don't forget, Cowboys owner Jerry Jones has said more than once this offseason that he plans on drafting a quarterback, and might be ready to take one every year moving forward. Top 2023 prospects. Bryce Young, Alabama, the 2021 Heisman Trophy winner, is a bit undersized 5'10", 205, but he's a proven winner and knows how to be accurate in the clutch. C.J. Stroud, Ohio State, also in the running for the number 1 overall pick. Has thrown 85 touchdowns to just 12 interceptions in the last 2 years. Anthony Richardson, Florida, one of the biggest wild cards in this draft. Has huge upside with his 6'4", 240-pound frame and freakish athletic ability. Will Levis, Kentucky, does everything well enough to show he can be a future star in the NFL. Big arm, accurate and also runs well on the move, coupled with extreme toughness. Best fit, post-day 1. Aidan O'Connell, Purdue, had over 9,000 passing yards at Purdue. His 14 career 300-yard passing games, ranks second in school history, 2 behind Drew Brees. Probably an early day 3 addition if the Cowboys are looking for a capable backup to groom. Clayton Tune, Houston, local product from nearby Carrollton. He spent 5 years in college, raising his passing total every season, including 4,074 yards last season for Houston. He was at the Senior Bowl in Mobile, a place the Cowboys tend to get intrigued with players. Max Duggan, TCU. He went from competing for the starting job in August to leading TCU to the national championship game and a spot as a Heisman Trophy finalist. Duggan has the winner label all over him, and sometimes, that is enough traits to get picked later in the draft to a team looking for young backups.